There's one type that almost everyone forget about during the adventure because of the big amount of weaknesses that they have. Yes, I'm talking about the bug type Pokemons. In 3rd generation, we don't have a gym leader or an elite four member that represents this type or even uses a member of the team with this type in it. In this generation, bug type Pokemons are like the middle seat in the back of the car. It's always there, but rarely is anyone's first choice. You can catch almost all of them at an early moment on the game, and developers use them to teach new players about the evolution mechanic, cause they tend to evolve in an earlier level than other Pokemon types, with the exception of, But regarding Hoenn, in this region we have a wide variety of Pokemons with this type, having interesting combination types like Bug Water, Bug Flying, and it's the only region that introduces a Pokemon with the type combination of Bug Ghost. In almost all of the games, we can find a bug type specialist at first roots, and we know them as bug catchers. This is one of the most popular trainer classes in the games. They usually have low-level bug type Pokemons in their teams. We can find them in the manga, a wide variety of games, and even in the anime, with one of the best intense and dramatic battles that we can see in Pokemon, Metapod versus Metapod. But actually, this generation surprises us with a more mature and well-rounded bug type specialist that appears only in this generation and the remakes. I'm talking about the Bug Maniac, which apparently is the natural evolution of a bug catcher. This character can be found later in the game with fully evolved members in their Pokemon teams. With that being said, our Bug Maniac is gonna be the protagonist of this video, and I want to build a team for him as if he were the next champion of Hoenn. And as always, the rules for this video are simple. First, we can only catch Pokemon that we can find in this region and has Bug as a type. And second, we can evolve them even if the evolution comes in further generations. When bug types are not the greatest, but I'm gonna try to do my best with this team. To open the fight, I want to use Ninjask with a Focus Sash to survive one-hit KOs and the Speed Boost ability that raises the speed stat in one level after the end of each turn. The moveset consists in a Sword Dance to raise the attack stat in 2 levels, Stop Acrobatics which gets more powerful after losing the Focus Sash and even more powerful with the Sword Dance, a Stop Excisor move that has a high critical hit ratio and allows us to have more coverage in the moveset, and at last I have Baton Pass, if we need to pass the stat changes to one of our Pokemons in case that we need it. If we decide to use Baton Pass with Ninjask, a good option to receive the stat changes is Heracross, that has Flamor equipped, with the ability Guts, that boosts the attack stat of the Pokemon if this one is dealing with a status condition. The moves are Stop Close Combat, a powerful fighting type attack, but drops our defense and a special defense after each use, Stop Mega Horn for coverage, Earthquake for coverage as well, and at last is Facade, that doubles the damage if the user is dealing with a status condition. Next is gonna be Dustox. Yes, I know it does not possess those great stats, but it has decent defenses that we can work with and is resistant to fighting poison, bug, fairy, and grass types. The object is Black Slash to recover HP after the end of each turn, and the ability is Shield Dust to avoid secondary effect of some moves, preventing flinches, stat changes, and so on. The moves are Stop Leech Life to deal damage and recover HP at the same time, Stop U-Turn in case that we need to switch out and deal some damage, Stop Sludge Bomb that deals damage and possibly cause poison status condition. And the last one is Roost, to recover HP in case that we need it. Other good option for the team is Pinsir. I picked the hidden ability Maxi so this Pokemon can get an attack boost for each Pokemon that Pinsir defeats, and the object is a Salak Berry that helps us to get a speed boost. The moves are Endure, so we can try to activate the berry at some point and try to survive at 1 HP. Reversal paired with Endure and the berry to deal a huge amount of damage, cause this move deals more damage based on how low the HP of the user is. Earthquake for coverage, and at last is Stop Excisors for coverage as well. Our hazard remover is Armaldo. Armaldo is going to use heavy duty boots to avoid damage of hazards and the battle armor ability to avoid critical hits. The moveset is Stealth Rocks to put our own hazards on the field, Rapid Spin to remove hazards and get the speed boost, Knockoff for ghost types and also to remove objects, and at last is Stab Stone Edge to deal damage and maybe get critical hits. And the last member of the team is Masquerain, our special attacker. I told you that we don't have those great bug types in this game, so don't judge me. The ability is Intimidate that lowers the opponent attack stat in 1 level each time this Pokemon enters to the field. The moves are Quiver Dance to get the boost in special attack, special defense, and speed, Stab Bug Buzz for damage and to avoid substitutes, Stab Air Slash for damage and maybe get flinches, and Ice Beam for coverage. The item is a Spirit Build that boosts the damage of super effective move by 20%. With the moveset, we got coverage for Bug, Fighting Grass, Dark, Psychic, Dragon Flying, and Ground type Pokemons. This is it guys, this is the video. Thank you for watching the entire video. Please remember to subscribe, give a like, hit the bell, comment, share, and even hit the dislike button if you want. I don't care, but thank you. And I'll see you until the next one. I'm still impressed that there's people that get on to this part of the video. Thank you so much, guys.